What I want to talk about now is something that is really happening, not only with immigrant parents, even back home. You see, as a person, especially with black people, you don't want to let go of old stuff. We go to some people's house, they will have lots of old clothes, shoes, even kitchen utensils. They will not dash it out, they will not throw it away. They have so much junk in their houses. It's so common with black people, so much. But before I will continue, let's listen to this video.
Why do so many black immigrant parents hoard items in their households?
Because a lot of them are suffering from unpacked trauma and unresolved mental health issues. I think we genuinely need to start talking about the correlation between mental health and hoarding in African households. And before anyone wants to get defensive, this is the definition of hoarding. So please, take a seat. Let me land. The toothpaste is not finished until you've folded the tube over, cut it open, and scraped out the last bit. The shower gel, add water. The washing up liquid, add more water. The fan from 2003, leave it, it will work one day. Now I completely understand where some of that comes from. Many of our parents experience financial hardship, and those survival instincts don't just disappear. But survival mode is also a mental health issue when you leave it. And I know this because I experienced the same level of madness firsthand. And then I caught myself doing the same thing as an adult until my husband was like, why do you do this? When I was going through depression, living in my mother's house, my little box room was a complete mess. And it wasn't just because it was small, it was because my mind was overwhelmed. I hadn't built any structure in my life, and my environment reflected that. And that's why I believe we need to talk about the relationship between mental health and our living spaces. Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary, not just a place that you sleep and raise your children. If it's filled with clutter, things that you don't use, things that you've forgotten about, and things that you're keeping in hope of one day that you might use, or someone in the village might want it, then it's worth asking yourself, why is it so difficult for you to let go? Because let me be real with you, hoarding isn't always about stuff. Sometimes it's about anxiety. Sometimes it's about unresolved trauma. And sometimes it's about a scarcity mindset that has never been challenged. And if your environment is constantly disorganized, it can be a deeper sign that something is going on with your mental health too. Not always, but often enough that it is worth paying attention to. Being a black sheep of my family has taught me that it's not just about breaking toxic relationships. It's also about breaking toxic patterns. So let me ask you this. What is the one habit that you've learned from your parents that you are intentionally unlearning?
Do you know that this issue is really a big one? More than 80% of African families are in this situation. They won't let go of old stuffs. You know, they buy ice cream. You see that beautiful containers of ice cream that they have in this Western world. Because of that, lack, poverty mentality. Oh, they didn't have it and stuff like that. When they say, this container is nice, so let me keep it. When they see something, they use something, that thing you will never need it anymore. But that kind of mindset that you had growing up, or that things were not okay, so you say, this one I can give to somebody, or I can use it, or maybe I can use it, and maybe that thing you cannot use it. You can use it, you keep it. It happens a lot. We don't know, a lot of African people, they don't like to give out things. Before you throw away things, it's difficult. That's why, like in the Western world, sometimes, like in my area now, every Tuesday morning, you can set your household source of things that you don't really need at home. You can put it, there's a place you put it in the Monday evening. So Tuesday morning, they come for it. And we also have a garbage space outside there that you can put old clothes, shoes. They parted it so that they will take them and and maybe clean it up, recycling or stuff like that. But do you know that Africans mostly, they will not do it. They will not go and put their stuffs there. Rather, you see, all those things that these white people will dump there, the black people will be going there to pick them. Now, sometimes you have a blender that is not good anymore. Instead of you to just close your eye and throw away that blender, oh, let me keep it, maybe they can fix it. That's the last time they were doing videos that, oh, they are bringing garbage to Nigeria, these things are not good. I can understand, because they that lack, that poverty mentality. So they, everything garbage, they will pack it home. At the end of the day, those things are garbage. You can't use it. We have to learn. You sometimes, some people, they have one room full of clothes, shoes, bags, but when they are ready to go out, they can't bring out one good dress, one good shirt, one good shoe or bag that they can dress with, because all what they have is nonsense, it's garbage, which that person needs to sort those things and throw them away or give them away, dash it out. No, we always keep it. I quite remember when my mom was still alive, when I traveled to Nigeria, when I go to my mother's room, so jam packed. You know, I complain. I say, oh my God, I can't breathe here. My mother will say, oh, please go away. It's not your room. Leave me, leave me. I say, Mom, your room is so full. It's too full. There are too much clothes, too much stuff. You need to select it. You need to dash things out. You know, because Africa, you are always buying ashwebi, funeral, marriage, you know. So my mom, this one wants to do marriage, they will bring cloth. Burial, they will bring cloth. So it's not that she will attend all, but she only buys them to support her, to support them. At the end of the day, the whole place is full of clothes. Before the children will buy for her, she will buy. So I always say, Mom, you have to sort your clothes, dash some out. No, leave it. So I always fight with her to make sure. She will say, hey, if I dash my clothes, I'll say, don't worry, you dash the clothes and I will replace them for you. That's how I used to, talk to her. That will make her to come out. I will say, sort your clothes, sort your room. I will join her. She'll come and start selecting her clothes. Those clothes, she will never wear them, but giving it away, to give them away, is a big problem. She'll come and sort her clothes, shoes, bags, those things that she doesn't need. Lots of things. Then after, they'll say, okay, they have to clean. They clean the room. When finally I'll go and say, don't you feel fresh? She will say, oh, please go. Come and buy my stuff for me. So this one, when I saw this video, I was like, oh my God, this is true. We always hold on to old stuff. Those things, you will never need them anymore. But to throw away or to dash it out is a problem. Sometimes you have a dress, you bring it out, that dress doesn't fit you anymore. But maybe you wore that dress only one time before, you didn't wear it, you did not wear it anymore, and it can't fit you. You don't want to let go. You keep it, hoping that, oh, I will slim down to come and wear it. All those things, they become a garbage. You storage. Your house is full of so many stuff. But you know that with the white people, they don't do that. Anything they don't need, once they buy new things, they just pack, whether plate or cup or whatever, fridge, chair, whatever, they pack everything, they throw away. Curtains. But African people, we don't, to throw this away. That poverty, that lack, scarcity mentality that we have, it's very difficult for a lot of people to part with it, to let go, to live normal, to say, oh, this thing, let me let it go. So it's good that we should let those kind of scarcity mentality, poverty mentality, let go. There are things we have in our homes right now that we don't need. We will never use them. Not now, not soon, not coming years. It's better to sort them out. Throw some away, dash some away, so that your house will be free. It happens a lot. It happens. So, because maybe I personally, I had a problem. Because we were many in my home. I have a lot of siblings. So when you want to cook, you use a big pot. So I was used to cooking a big portion of food. So when I traveled, when I want to cook, it was a problem for me to cook something small. I always want to cook something big. So when I take a pot that I want to cook, my husband is like, what say, what are you cooking? Why so much? So I explained to him that because of the way I grew up, cooking little portions of food is difficult for me. So whenever I want to cook something, he will say, don't make it too plenty, don't make it too plenty. So he always remind me. It was a constant reminder for me. And that was how gradually I learned how to not to cook so much food. Otherwise, when I want to cook, I'm used to cooking plenty food. So this time around, I have tried to discipline myself, not to cook too much food at a time, except I'm expecting a visitor, or there are some certain food that I don't like cooking every now and then. So I can cook, like when I want to cook soup, egusi or bolo, all those kind of stuff. I don't like every now and then. So I cook big portions, I put them in containers and I dump it in the freezer, because it's not something that I eat every day. So once in a while, when I feel like swallowing, I just take the soup, I defroze it, and I can eat it. And sometimes maybe for jollof rice also, I like to make little bit more portions and I can put there. Otherwise, some other food, no, it's not like my husband likes that you cook, eat it that day, finish the next day, cook. He wants me to cook every day fresh food. I say it's difficult to do that in this place. So I said I'm not a full-time stay-home mom. I'm also working, so it's difficult. So I know there are certain food that you have to cook immediately and finish eating it, and there are some food also you cook it, you can leave some to stay. So we are in this situation, so we only have to learn how to let go. So that is it. So has this video helped? So those things that you have at home today that you are not using and you cannot let go. You don't need it, and you are not going to be needing them soon. So throw them away, or people who need them, give it out, dash it out. As simple as ABC. So leave your comments, and if you are in that situation, leave your comments and share this video. Peace.